Look how sick this is. All right, so take a look at the temperature real quick on the fender. Okay, take a look at it at the vents. Had the car running for a while. It's already showing that productivity, and you could feel that air just coming out right here. It's crazy. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So it's another cold one. It's about 30 degrees right now. We're in December, and this is another project I took on for myself, and it's brought to you by a company called Louvers. Now, from the last video, if you guys remembered, this hood that I got, this reverse scoop hood, the reason why I got it was because I had made a call to Louvers initially to ask them about their fender vents. And the reason why I was asking about the fender vents is because I actually have functional air blades from compressive tuning on here, and this here will help extract air. If I got fender vents on the outside over here, it'll definitely help extract a lot of air. And the reason why I called Louvers was because they spend a lot of time in the wind tunnel, which helps to lay out a lot of their data for functionality. So every angle on this piece right here, this is one of the fender vents right here. Now guys, just a side note, you can get this in semi-gloss black or no color, where it's already sanded, where if you want to paint it a different color on your own. I got it plain because I knew I was getting it powder coated by my boy Chris from Long Island Powder Coating. As you can see, the nice flake in the paint. So every angle on these vents are specific. So guys, please, if you're doing this, do not bend them, because everything is precise. And if you notice this angle right here, if you notice that angle, the angle on the compressive tuning, it's designed as you're moving forward, the air gets shot into here and it'll get released right through here, which is, you know what I mean, that's a plus. So as I said, they spend a lot of time in the wind tunnel, and they're very, very data driven. For instance, I didn't even know that this wheel right here, as the wheel spins, it creates a lot of high pressure, and that high pressure from under here, it can affect the way how fast the car moves or whatnot. So by having fender vents as well will relieve that pressure that forms under here. And not to get lost, or just to keep on track, the reason why when I called him about these fender vents, he was the one who was like, he asked me to send me a picture of my car, and he told me about blocking off my hood scoop on the stock hood. And I was like, well, why? And that's when he was telling me about the lift pressure that vacant hood scoop causes, and it causes the pressure behind the radiator to reduce the cooling capabilities of your intercooler, radiator, whatever you have over here. Because you have a hood scoop that's not doing anything, it's not functional anymore, all that massive amount of air pressure in here turns out to negatively affect what's going on over here. And that's the reason why I got this hood. And let me tell you, obviously from the last video you saw that this hood, it changed the way my car cools. It cools so much more efficiently. I'm talking for my intercooler, radiator, and oil cooler. So today I end up buying the fender vents on the Black Friday sale, and I'm going to install them today. Guys, with the kit comes with, obviously you saw from the intro, it comes with precise templates. Guys, definitely put the vents up to the template. Make sure it's about the same size. A couple things that you're gonna need. Definitely a center punch, painter's tape, a ruler, a level, a drill. You're gonna need a riveting gun. Guys, you can either have this screwed in. I would suggest rivets because the rivets are nice and flat and they're more seamless. His rivets, I will tell you, his rivets are nice, really, really nice. These are 3/8 rivets, but when they clamp down, they form like a little triangle. They form like a 3-prong piece or backing behind there, and it's fantastic. You don't need any washers or anything like that. His rivets are really nice. So now I understand, yes, the rivets are silver. All you're gonna have to do is to take some gloss black nail polish, put it right over the head when it's all done. That's why I never got the rivets powder coated. Now, I will tell you this, I got some black rivets on Amazon, in case you wanna know. So, I could use these, they would match seamlessly. The problem is when I was testing out the rivets, you could see the rust underneath. So a lot of the times, these companies sell black rivets. They just take these things, soak them in black paint, dry them, and that's it. So even though the rivets might be good, you don't know, you know, I mean, how it was made. That's the reason why my powder coater told me, he's like, Luke, don't even worry about painting these. He's like, once you install everything, just paint the heads gloss black and it'll be perfect with some nail polish, okay? Also, as I said, you need a riveting gun, but this is a nifty tool I found. You can use it with your drill. I tested out. I'll show you how it works. It works freaking fantastic. So can't wait to use that. Obviously, guys, and also you're gonna need some type of cutoff wheel or rotary tool, you know what I mean, to cut through the fender because, you know what I mean, it's metal. So other than that, guys, that's really it. I would suggest, you're gonna see me time-lapsing now, but what I would suggest to do is when you, by the way, guys, this guy, they gave really, really, really good instructions. I would highly recommend that you guys read them. You're gonna need a 3/8 drill bit as well. I would highly recommend you guys read the instructions. They tell you exactly how far the vent should go and how far back it should go. So you don't want the front of the vents like passing like the front wheel, like where this top of the front wheel is. You want it like kind of like somewhere right around, kind of want it like somewhere right around here to here, because you don't want it too close to your back window as well. So if I put mine somewhere right around here and not passing the front of my wheel, I know for a fact that when the air vents through here, it's going to be hitting those vents and escaping, which is perfect. That's exactly what I need. And what I would suggest, guys, use points of reference. So you can use this point right here to put your painter's tape at a 90-degree angle. You can use probably this point as here. Just use some reference points to assist you in what you're doing. All right. All right, guys, this first side is finished. All I got to do now is just smooth it out with a sanding wheel. I'll smooth out the edges. Once I'm done, you can take some black paint on like the head up Q-tip and just roll it along the edges to prevent any type of rust from forming. Now, I have stuff here. I'm gonna have to tuck this away in a different manner, but see the bumper, the liner right here? That, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a couple holes in there. So instead of cutting it out and stuff flying up in here, I'm gonna put a couple holes. Or what you can do is you could cut out portions of it and put mesh as well. So either you might be able to do it here, or you might have to take your wheel off. So either way, but what I'll be doing, I'll be putting a couple holes to relieve that pressure from inside the wheel well, so it'll come up, vent out. And that's pretty much it. then I got to go over to the other side and get that one done as well. Also, depending on the finish that you get with this, you can also put black tape on the back of this, you know, when it's going onto the fender, so to prevent any scratching. But this, my stuff is powder coated and it's cleared, so it's nice and smooth, so I don't have to worry about being abrasive. And I guess that's really it, man. It's pretty much cut and dry. Oh, and by the way, guys, food for thought. To know which side the vents go on, the protruding portions are always on the inside of the fender, and there's one piece protruding on the outside. So the first initial wind hits this and it gets deflected. So because it gets deflected, now the hot air from in the hood can come through the rest of the vents, if you get what I'm saying. All right, guys, this is the device I was telling you about. I got this on Amazon, this piece right here. Connected to a drill, it makes riveting so much easier. Now, how long it would take me to rivet this, take out the pins, reload the pins, squeeze. Trust me, watch this. That's it. Then you reverse the drill and that's it. All right, nice and streamlined, space really nice. Yes, I actually made mine pretty much almost parallel to this line over here, so you can angle it however you like, but I just like mine like that. And as I showed you the stuff with the rivet gun before, and what I'm going to be doing afterwards, I'll apply the gloss black polish on the rivets and call it a day. Let's get on to the other side. All right, guys, the installation is complete. Took me a while, just with my measurements and my OCD. I just had to make sure everything matched up and it's perfect, but both sides are awesome. I'm gonna touch up these rivets with the nail polish off camera. Guys, it's in the 20s right now. It's cold out here. It's super cold. So all in all, it looks fantastic. And what I'll do at the end of the video, in another day, I'll just do a B-roll at the end so you guys can see it. But the rivets he sends are freaking phenomenal. As you guys can see in there, I drilled a whole bunch of holes so that pressure from the wheel well can rise up and come right out. Also, as I showed you before, all this hot air is gonna go through the vents, and look, you can literally see straight outside the car. So air is gonna vent in here and come right out. So that's it, guys. You know what to do. Definitely like, subscribe, comment. I'll have everything in the description that I use. And let me tell you, this freaking thing is the best shit one of the best things I ever bought. This made things so easy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for the B-roll, and I will talk to you guys soon.